It's a review of the Glcon Wii Motion Plus guns for the Nintendo Wii controllers. I recently pulled out my old Wii and loaded up the old House of the Dead games on it, and realized that my old Nyko gun had seen better days. The top part that holds the Wii remote in there has since broken off, holding it with tape. And then while I was playing, something broke in it. It was free. Got stuck in a corner apparently. But the trigger hasn't been working right. So I looked into it and I found these pair for $30 on Amazon. So I purchased them. And at first I really liked the construction of them. They're just cheap plastic, but they'll do for 15 bucks a piece. Everything looks pretty good when you hold it up to the old Nyko guns. Very similar dimensions. Anyways, the first thing I noticed when I tried using this is the trigger. So you can see it's fully extended here. When you pull it, it doesn't go back. So I tried playing House of the Dead like this, and it gave me finger fatigue within about 2 minutes. In fact, that just kind of wore my finger out right there. So I didn't really feel like taking these guns apart, looking if there's like a spring in there or anything I can do inside the guns. So I found a real quick fix for this. I'll show you how it's working on the other gun in comparison. Every time it goes back. So this is how I like my trigger to be when I'm playing something like House of the Dead. So how you do this, let's do this on this other one here. It's with some CLP mil-spec firearm lubricant. Can't really get it focused there. I have a 4-ounce thing of it here, but they have a 2-ounce one that I'll throw a link to in the comments on this video. But all you do is take a little bit. What I did was, let's see if I can focus in here. Let's pull the trigger back like this. Let's see if turning off the TV helps here. A little bit. Pull it back like this. And put a little bit in here. Work it in there while it's upside down. If you get any leakage, just take a paper towel, wipe it off. It's not a big deal. It's just a lubricant. And then in here, do the same thing. Put some on. It's kind of hard to do when you're taking a video. But again, just take a paper towel. Wipe anything off that you might accidentally drip around it. Let's see if I can get on the other side here. I don't even know if I'm catching all this. Anyways, you just kind of put it in there and lubricate it. That's all you're doing. Right in there where it's wet. And then if you hold the gun like this, probably not going to see it on this video. You might be able to. When I was using the other gun, I could actually see the liquid going down all the way. You don't even really have to look for that. Just make sure you put about 4 or 5 drops of it in the top, a few drops of it in here, right up in there. Just gonna work it in there. See how it does now. All right, it's getting there. I feel like I could use just a little bit more. Do this off camera. but I'm putting it up at the top part. There. In there. Right up in there. Work it around. Some of that off of there. See, I'm going to take the other one and see how it compares. I did play around a House of the Dead after I got this one going. This one is working a little bit better, but you can kind of see after working it in there how it's going to work for you. Here's the one we just did again. As you can see, I'm pretty serious about getting this trigger to work right. So this one's still a little roughed in. But at least it's bouncing back now, which is a huge improvement from it stopping halfway, like right there. And only getting that much of like a trigger pull. Anyways, do I recommend these? Yes. Do I recommend getting some of this lubricant when you buy these? Definitely yes, or else you might be disappointed.